whereas it would once have been the case that the US would have won a war with China over Taiwan easily and quickly and cheaply. And when I say once, as recently as 2000 or 2005, that would have been the case. By 2010, it was becoming a bit harder to be confident. But today, actually, it's very easy to be confident. The United States cannot win a war with China over Taiwan because the Chinese have very effectively developed the air and maritime capabilities to deny the United States the capacity to project power to the waters around Taiwan, which they used to take for granted. And what that means is that a war between the US and China over Taiwan, which would, it's worth making the point, be the first great power war since 1945, first war between, or serious war between two great powers. We've had little border clashes, but no serious wars between two great powers since 1945. It'll be the first maritime war since 1945. And it will be the first significant war between nuclear powers, two nuclear powers ever. Again, little border clashes between India and Pakistan, but we haven't seen anything nearly as serious as this would be. So it will be a very new, big, different war. And it's a war that I think we can very clearly say America cannot win as a conventional conflict. Now, notice I says can't win. It doesn't mean they lose it. You can't beat America that way, but you can't beat China either. They fight one another to a standstill. They do it quite quickly. I think it only takes a couple of weeks. It will be extremely costly. America would lose lots of aircraft carriers if they dared to deploy any into the theatre. Lose lots of aircraft, lose lots of ships. China would lose a lot of aircraft and a lot of ships and would have its bases in the mainland of China attacked. So both sides would find themselves after a couple of weeks bloody but unbowed and very angry. And both would ask themselves, how can we break this stalemate? And although there's quite a complex argument underpinning this, I think it's pretty clear that the two sides both conclude that nuclear weapons provides the only option.